Yo, hello everyone. Welcome to a new live stream for the second time for this week, and happy Sunday for all of you guys. Nice to see all of you. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen today. Basically not really perfect news that I have here in Pocket. Yeah, so we're gonna see, of course, we're gonna see, guys. I'm not gonna tell you directly what's going on, but I'm gonna show you what is going on. So let me unpin my message before, because I cannot see the first message. Even with this poll, I think yeah, I cannot see the, okay. I think it was TG, yes, asking for WIF, so we're gonna put WIF there. And yeah, welcome TG, nice to see you, man. Shafi, wishing you also a great Sunday. Everyone hit the like and the chat. Thank you, Shafi, for reminding. Thank you guys for your support. Don't forget to press that like button, and of course share the stream if possible, so we make it, of course, better for the channel to survive. GRAR, hello. Sean, hello KG, thanks for the update. Chain link. Is link already there? No, so we're gonna put link. So this stream is only for your special request, guys. We're gonna see only Bitcoin a little bit and the Bitcoin dominance, which is very important. Delirium, let's go. Adam, Ada, let's see Ada as well. And as those are from yesterday, guys, the requests that you see the list are from yesterday, so to not make everyone sad. So we're gonna do it. Interested in OKB, OKX, OKB. All right, we can see this one. Dubai Fitness, hello. Ada already there. Only one request, buddy, please, because there are a lot of there. Yeah, so, and we still, of course, have to. So I'm gonna take your second, which is algorithm, right? Sounds good. MG, hello, hi KG and the KG army, you mean? Yeah, so because now it will be understood KG and the KB army. That makes it KGB army. So Alex, how you doing? Could you do MOG or Giga, please? Yeah, you can choose. Let's take your first option. When you write it first, it means it's more important already in your mind. CRV for MG, and I'm very good, Solitarius. Nice to see you, buddy. Dubai Fitness, already you had your chance, buddy. I'm very sorry, it's a long list. Yes, we can do APT for Solitarius, and let's start, guys. Okay, so first of all, why I'm a little bit not really happy about the market reaction, because yeah, okay, the wave 5 on the big Bitcoin dominance here is unfolding. However, I'm seeing a little bit of weakness in it as well. I mean, if this is your 1, 2, 3, you still have the wave 4 and wave 5, then finished, right? If we take a look at the altcoins a little bit, the major one, we're still very, very far from the high. This potential low from the Bitcoin dominance, I doubt that it's gonna bring us for higher. And I see again a potential ABC here, for example, for Sui. The same for render. I don't see really strong trend. Now, of course, we see some move towards the upside in 5 ways, but still not showing power. Okay, so what I'm saying is it might be another failure here. It might be another failure, and yeah, for render as well, we don't see really nice. Also here, we have 3 ways up, 3 ways down, potentially finishing one more high, ABC. So it's not looking really strong, guys. Here, A, B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Ethereum. Again, the same around the 1-to-1 fib level for Solana. Probably here, A, B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Which is not really nice, and we're still very far from the highs. So for Bitcoin dominance is not really that aggressive. And after this wave 5, we have a big wave 2 or wave B. Meaning, because you finish an impulse here. If we had like 4-5, 4-5, I would say, okay, it is fine. The market still can move for higher, but this might be your last one. And that means we're gonna at least move 3 ways towards the upside, which is gonna, yeah, probably let the altcoins bleed, right? So, yep, not good. And therefore, yeah, we have to expect, of course, that after this ABC here, potentially maybe one more leg, we might break down. Okay, we might break this momentum. Breaking this momentum meaning losing the triple 1-2s. Anyway, you took the 886, which is already a signal for Sui, for example. Breaking the triple 1-2s, meaning, of course, probably you might get, of course, an expanding flat, but I'm not gonna take the chance there because the chance becomes 50-50. Above this trend line, the chances are still, of course, above the 50 for bullish. But below this one, it becomes 50-50. Below the 1.618, it becomes very low possibility for the bullish. Okay. The same for Bitcoin. What is that? Not really good sign. So this an ABC for the corrections. This is your low here. If you have a wave 1, 2, where is your wave 3? It's very weak. A, B, and a C. Probably, maybe finishing, and probably even WX and a Y. Nobody knows because, yeah, this doesn't look really nice impulse anyway. Yeah, so, yeah, the things are not really good, honestly. And on the 3-minute chart, for example, on KGT, for Bitcoin here, you can see we already have the signal, okay? In convergence on the 3 minutes, meaning look how much far it is. It means if you want to invalidate this, bearish, you need to take the high. And that is huge. And that means, of course, this is very corrective. We might, of course, drop down, guys. That is same on the 5-minute even. The same bearish signal on the 5-minute. That is a warning, guys, so be careful. On the 1-minute as well, if we move inside it to get much more. Here we go. Sell signal. Okay, so yeah, we see a little bit invalidation here, a little bit of invalidation of bearish. We saw, of course, the price moving higher, but the structure is not helping so much. You probably get one more high here. This is a lag here. It's not real. But if you might get one more high, while the things start, of course, to be bearish again, because on the bigger time frame you have a lot of pressure with selling. And look at the timing. So the timing is very consecutive, by the way, always on KGT between the signals, and it shows also the timing that it is time to drop down. So be careful. All right, so this is what we are looking potentially. This is my view right now. I doubt that we're gonna take the high for Bitcoin or for the altcoins even. We might move a little bit higher, but I doubt that we're gonna reach the high. Okay, let's start with your request here, and that was for Bitcoin. I think we started at 15 minutes for BTC slash BTC.D. All right. Let's see BONK. For BONK, we have at 18 minutes. So for BONK, let's see if everything also we just started with, if it applies on these altcoins. So 2 hour chart, let's see if we gonna thrive here. Well, basically you have of course 1 2 3 4 5 wave 1 or wave A B C, and then 1 2 3 4 5 wave 1, and then you're looking for now it start to look like an impulse, right? It has started to look like an impulse. I don't want to take it always like right now bearish or something. I just want to estimate the things, but you have here potentially wave 1 1 2, definitely wave 3, no invalidation, you have a gap. Wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 is unfolding here potentially as diagonal. 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Yep. So basically you are in a wave A, you have to expect wave B and even lower if this is gonna keep on as bullish. I mean, a very high possibility that you are of course in an impulse here. Yeah, so it's a wave 3 obviously. 1 2 3 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5. Wave 5 is finishing here as ending diagonal, meaning this might be your wave A, B, and a C. In a bigger view, what does it mean? Well, you have to test, of course, the next level, okay, because it is impulsive. So I'm expecting here at least A, B, and a C. And of course, probably that is a next level here. We're gonna test this area. If this area hits and shows some potential, you might be in a deeper, simply deeper wave 2 and continuation towards the upside. Regarding the momentum, it is totally fine. Okay, so let's say this is the momentum of the bullish here. If a wave 2 wants to go deeper, it is understandable, okay, to move for higher. Yep, very likely. KPSA, well, actually my expectation was not for tonight, it was for yesterday. It means like today I would open my eyes, see the bull run, okay? This was my expectation for the timing. Now, of course, I was still giving it time until, of course, what I saw on KGT as well, and as structure, it is still, of course, very weak. Unless the magic is gonna happen, yeah. So, but probabilities here, we don't do magic, we don't do gamble, we just analyze, we get probabilities, and we say the truth, and we accept it. Yeah, we have to accept. Even I have to accept it with losses, guys. Okay, so yeah, this is trading. You have to keep disciplined. When the probabilities and numbers works, you have to accept it. Yeah. So these are the things. Will Bitcoin recover to 120K? Be careful, buddy. Be careful what you are asking for, because I don't see it now, honestly. All right. So that was a BONK. AERO USD. AERO USD. Solitarius, I love your mentality. Well, this is if you want to survive trading, you have to be like, you have to be strict, money. You cannot be simply like emotional. Okay, you have to think just numbers, think about logic, and yeah, just accept the loss in case you are in a loss, because everything can be regained. In this way, this is the only way that you can survive and that you can regain and double your profit later on. If you wait for losses, then you're screwed, man. That is the thing. All right, so for AERO USD. In a bigger time frame, we are in a wave 1 or a wave A, B, and a C, wave 2 or a wave B, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yeah, it shows, of course, a leading diagonal already expected, with a wave 3 toward the upside might be unfolding as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Obviously, the wave 5 is finishing as ending diagonal here, and that means you're looking for a wave 2 still later, which is gonna be a little bit higher. Here we go. So that is a drop, of course, to be expected after the ending diagonal. You are in an ending diagonal here as a 1, 2, 3, wave 4. Wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. One more high. The diagonal is not so far, by the way. Just one more high, and you might start the drop for a wave 2. And then we take it from there. Of course, this is a minimum target, but we don't know how much aggressive is it going to be. Maybe only the wave A is going to be wave 2, and then B and a C may be moving to the next part. So yeah, we're going to test it, of course. Those are your targets. Those are your probabilities for the next price. For house, we have a 24-minute house, right? Let's see this one on the daily. Okay, you are in an ABC, 3 waves up, very clear, right? Very clear wave, wave A here, B and a C, or W, X, and a Y. So where is the ABC? I don't know. Here we go. Okay. Yep. Here we go. So ABC 1, 2. Oh, something going on here. Okay, so you got 3 waves and you got invalidation. Okay. So what you're looking here, we were looking for wave 3, but wave 3 probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, you cannot consider this 1, 2. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this looks much more corrective. Be careful. It has started to look corrective. Yeah, it has turned into 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and potentially wave C here. So, or even A, B, and a C moving down impulsively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, what you are expecting here, the probability is higher, of course, to get one more low. Because you cannot be here a 1, 2. Yeah, you cannot be a 1, 2, definitely. Or triple 1, 2s. Yeah, that's very low possibility. Okay, let's take it like this. If you break this trend line, okay, since the price is above it, it might still be bullish, but you have to take it as 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, which I doubt it so much. This is a very, very long wave 1, okay? And by the way, here also you have kind of a problem with your wave. So I see all of it this as a corrective wave. You might be, of course, still looking for lower. Be careful, all right? This is a signal here. Interfering and invalidation of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not a good thing. I'm going to remove this. Higher probability here that you are in an A, B, and a C. Here we go. And that means, of course, you might be in 3 ways down, 3 ways up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bigger wave X or a wave V. We gotta be careful with this one, guys. Targets might be taken from the A to the B here. Regular flat. Yep. Be careful with this one. Internally or on the micro level, do we have even at least some hope? Which I hate to say hope because it is based on emotions. 3. So, no impulse. 1, 2, 3. Finished. ABC. Yep, so you are corrective. Meaning, you're gonna move higher after this ABCDE, which is a signal of a wave B, because wave 2 is not allowed to be a triangle. wave C unfolding, moving down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the downside. So many signals, by the way, this chart gave already many clear signals. A triangle after potential wave 1, which is not, by the way, is of course much more for a wave B. It's not allowed to be a wave 2. KPSA for thank you for sharing. I know it's a probability, but we like to see the Elliott wave analysis, the Elliott wave analysis from you, or the Elliott wave analysis. You mean my best? I always give you my best, buddy. I'm giving you the things from the highest probability here. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, if the price stays above it, you might get higher, but I don't see a structure internally to go higher than 1-to-1 fib level and then dropping down. Once you break it, you move, of course, 3, 4, 5 towards the downside. Yep. So, and by the way, for this chart anyway, you're not very impulsive from the beginning. It is already 3 ways. So the probability here to be very corrective is very understandable. Okay. You still can get, of course, a wave C, but it looks like here is not yet ready for it. I don't know why the market is failing us, guys. Honestly, it has failed us many times those last 2 weeks. It's a little bit sad, yes. So Chrono, which is CRO/USDT, I hope that it's a good one. Okay, we did this before. Very bad one. Okay, it's obviously very corrective. ABC here, and another ABC potentially finished. And yeah, you might be looking for a bigger wave C, which I doubted because you don't see even an impulse there starting. It's a horrible chart. It's a horrible chart to think trading it. I'm sorry, guys. Or it is, of course, a wave A here, B, C, D, and an E. After having a wave A, this is your wave B. You would like to go with a wave C. Okay, let's say you start there for the wave C from there. Let's move inside it. If this is your wave E, which is the low, do you have an impulse here? Horrible price action. Now you see something impulsive here, but the start is very horrible. If this is your wave 1, how you can count a wave 1 here? A, B, and a C, 3 waves. Therefore, be careful from W, X, and a Y as a zigzag here. Yep. Be careful. Yep. So if the things, okay, how do you get sure that you are in a wave C? This is your key level to be watched. This is confirmation for higher. Okay. If you take this one, which is your wave D, meaning, okay, you invalidate the triangle here. You're getting out of the triangle, and it's a breakout. Okay. First signal is to break anyways, this trend, but it's not 100% sure that is not your wave D extending here. Okay. Therefore, you want to take the high at least and watch it decisively that it moves for higher, because it can move higher and shift the wave D there. Your wave E becomes there. Yeah. So this is what triangles do the whole time, and they are very tricky. So yeah, be careful very much from this one. But yeah, to watch this level as well. You can still, of course, going higher, but don't forget that you have a trend line right now as a resistance. If you drop down and you take this low, 1 second, confirmation or invalidation of bullish. Why? Because let's say this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 4 is not allowed to interfere. Okay? Very simple. Therefore, that's why I have this thing here. By the way, I already traced the line there, so I was expecting this, right? So this is what you might have. Very, very ugly chart. Never come back for it, guys. All right. OP. USD. Okay. So I think we did this before, yes. So we have an A, B, and a C toward the upside finished wave A. Then you have a wave B, not taking the low, 1-to-1 fib level, perfect. You should move for a wave C. You should move for a wave C here in case you are in ABC, but let me tell you all your possibilities first. So your target might be the following, $6. Now, internally, do we have a signal for a wave C unfolding here? Do we have a wave 1 or something impulsive? You should start impulsive. So if not, then it doesn't work. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1, ABC. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and a 5 for wave 3. And wave 4, yeah, it has interfered. Unless this is your wave 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3. ABC for wave 4. 1, 2. Horrible wave 5. This is a 3 waves up, meaning ABC expanding flat. Again, the wave C interfering with the zone 1. Still has unfolded a 5th wave. Yeah, very likely. It can happen. It can happen because only the wicks are interfering. Okay, so sometimes, as I mentioned, always it can happen. So yeah, I'm gonna consider it. I'm gonna keep it 1, 2 here, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we're gonna see what's happened. But I don't like it, of course, when this happens because yeah, it creates a lot of confusion, of course, which make it risky, right? Currently, if this is your wave 1 here, you're looking for a wave 2. Targets for your wave 2, therefore, should be around. Let me put this one aside. Okay. So for this one, you're looking at a minimum requirement 0.38, 0.69, 0.64. A, B, and a C. Probably here finished. No, this is your wave 5. This is again ABC, yeah. So you're looking at ABC here potentially, or it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and a C, yeah. So can be even looking for lower. So wave 2 has to be tested again. All right. So we're looking right now for a drop for a wave 2. Definitely is next. All right. That is regarding OP. Let's see. GALA is still surviving. GALA. I don't know if this coin is still living. USD. Very old analysis. So for GALA, we have ABC wave A, and then we have an impulse wave A again, wave B, and we're looking for ending diagonal. While everything is still working perfect, this is one of the oldest analysis that it has been a long time that I didn't came back to it. So I'm gonna delete all of this just to see the price, guys. Okay. That's very, yeah. Probably the ending diagonal not finished yet. Okay. So what I'm looking for, I don't know what is that. I'm gonna just start here. A, B, and a C. What I'm looking for is a zigzag 1-to-1 fib level. So be careful. It can be also the 0.618, where you might still have 1, 2, 3, wave 4, wave 5. Okay. And I think maybe the 0.618 might be taken and then moving for higher later on. But yeah, again, GALA has to work on itself. I don't know. I mean, if they did or not. Since that time, I didn't reanalyze for GALA. This is a regular flat wave C. Even we need to remove the fib level. Logarithmic here. Wow. If in case GALA will survive again, it might goes to 0.91. Yeah, but meaning the high here. A, B, and a C. But yeah, be careful. I see a little bit more drop, or even it can be worse. 1-to-1 fib level, which is most common. So be careful with this one as well. All right, that is regarding GALA. Let's see POPCAT at 38.30. Time for some Coke. Okay. POPCAT. All right, for POPCAT on the daily, we don't need 4 days. Daily is enough. All right, on the daily, we have an ABC, 3 waves up, obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. A finished wave A or a W, W, X, and a Y, moving down for a wave a B here or an X, meaning W, X, and a Y, or A, B, and a C. In case we are in a wave C, you need a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Be careful from this because we see the time is starting to invalidate an impulse. The momentum is vanishing. Yeah, it looks like it's going into a wave Y because W, X, and a Y is allowed to be a triangle. So yep, A, B, C, D, probably not finished, of course, this triangle. A, B, C, D, and a E. Wait a second. W, X, and a Y. A, B, C, D, and a E. Yes. Oopsie. Yep. So we might move down, guys, after it. We gotta be careful. Yeah. So the wave Y might finish very low. I already mentioned that we can be in a zigzag. We can be in a flat, right? Zigzag, flat, somewhere here, or a triangle. So we gotta be careful. And this might be the thing. Wave Y is playing there. Higher possibility because this already looks zigzag, corrective, probably here also corrective. I don't like it here so much, but yeah. We're gonna see. If wave 2 here is still unfolding, therefore you have to take it as W, X, and a Y again. Therefore you might still expect this low. Well, if you take this low, it would be better for you guys. Because if you are bullish, of course. If you take this low, it could be better because it still can be a wave 2 and then moving for higher. Or at least ABC in a zigzag. Yeah, so, yep, we're gonna see. Oopsie asking for dot, which is gonna be our last one. Let's see ADA for today also. Okay, ADA. ADA. Cardano. Okay, on the daily for Cardano, you are in a leading diagonal potentially here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You're looking for a wave 5. However, this wave, I don't know why it is very long, but obviously this is a very remarkable curve here towards the upside. For ADA, we have 1, 2, 1, 2. Potentially, you might be in a wave 3 towards the upside. Finally, ABC, wave A, wave B finished. In W, X, and a Y, wave B, you're looking also for a wave C towards the upside. Currently, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, wave 2, not finished, or you are working on a second 1, 2 here. You still need a one more wave 5 to finish this this weird impulse a little bit with a very long wave 4, but understandable maybe for the wave 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And then, of course, moving down and then continuation toward the upside. However, things on ADA look somehow still very bullish in the opposite of other altcoins. Very interesting. And on the daily, yes, you are impulsive. This is your wave 5. I mean, this is what we need to see anyway. Therefore, you have 1, 2 here, 3, 4, and a 5. Your target for this wave 5 is taken from the wave 1 here. Even the wave 1 is weird, I know, guys, but it's an leading diagonal, which is the most weirdest. Here we go. This is your target for ADA, probably, of course. Don't forget that it's not necessarily enough to take the high. Might be, of course, yeah, your high here. Okay, it means finished wave 5. And why I'm saying this, because I already see that this might be a short one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, 4, and a 5. Well, you have double 1, 2 in wave 5. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit extended, but I doubt that it's going to reach this area. Okay, so you have double 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. You barely might take the high to finish simply the second wave 1, 2 here, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, we're gonna put it in yellow. Okay, yeah, and this to finish here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's true, and yeah, it's gonna be another here 3, 5, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. And this is, yes, you're expecting wave 2 here somewhere. Okay, yep, so these are the targets. Be careful. You might, of course, simply take the high or get truncation. Be careful, yeah, because I see the wave 5 very close to finish structurally. Oxy and Ethereum, sorry, Barry, not today. Ethereum has been already checked in the beginning, yeah, so we don't feel so good about Ethereum and already analyzed, yeah, so I'm looking anyway for lower Ethereum, okay? For now, it's looking to finish potentially a correction. But yeah, by the way, I never looked at Ethereum on KGT. Yeah, so you have the signal, very, very strong signal, sell signal, of course, in bearish conversions, okay? 1, 2, and a 3. Okay, the KGT is giving the signal, be careful. All right. Yep. So, yeah, despite the high here that you're looking at, it's just can be, of course, directly moving downward. I mean, because if you want to invalidate this again, you need to take the high here. You need something very impulsive, very strong to move for higher, and this is still not unfolding. I don't know why. Okay, next one. After ADA, let's see Tau at 46 minute 12. Tau. Okay. For Tau, of course, it is one of the AI coins that I always mention. Be careful from it. It's still looking for something, probably as their own season here. But anyway, and I mentioned maybe they are more honest than other altcoins. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here can be a triangle. Also, be careful from it. Another scenario is that you have a wave 1 impulse, wave 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 towards the upside. Or you might be in a big wave A, wave B, you're looking at kind of like ending diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Meaning currently you might be in a wave 3 in a zigzag A, B, and a C. This wave C to unfold, you need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we dive inside this wave 1, 2 here, you would like to see simply higher prices, which we are looking at right now. But don't forget that on the lower time frames here, if you are in 11112s, 1 second. Where is my... Okay, it has been a long time. I didn't do analysis for Tau. Is it so long? That's very weird. Okay, so you have here potentially 1112s, right? Because you don't have an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering. You don't have diagonal. The only possible scenario here to be bullish is, of course, that you have triple 1, 2s, unless you are here in a wave 1, A, B, and a C. This is your wave 2, and you move higher, right? And preferably to take it like this, because this is your low there, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 white. Okay. So if this is a case scenario, you would like to see this bull run start to unfold right now. We need today or tonight to break this high. Okay, so yeah, now internally, if you take a look at it internally, you will see, of course, it can be a wave 1 here, wave 2, very ugly one. This is an ABC and another ABC and potentially another ABC. So directly it has moved to something like, okay, I changed my mind. Yeah, so it's like it was 1, 2, oh yeah, the bull run, and now it's like showing weakness again. The structure is not nice, and it's like, okay, that's it. I took the high. It is an A, B, and a C, or W, X, and a Y, because this looks like something like this. Maybe one more high, and then dropping down. By breaking this level, you break the momentum. The momentum means that you are moving with the lows towards the upside. Well, already broken there. I mean, for the first time, it was like this, and then broken there, and now it is like that. So if this time broken again, that's not a good thing. Your momentum also from the high here was moving up, right, until broken again a little bit there, and then moving down, right? And it was like this, and you move like this. So the trend is, the momentum is getting lower. Yeah, so this is the thing. That's not good. Yep. And structure, if you lose this wave too, simply meaning by taking the low, it's gone. There is no 1, 2 anymore, because yeah, how much big this 1, 2 is gonna be after this small one? Not possible, guys. Yep. So be careful, guys. Let's see your votes, by the way, for the poll. We have 40 votes. Nice. We have 35% says yes, 65% says no. Revote if you have changed your mind, guys. Revote to see. But unfortunately, I'm gonna be honest with you. Always the lowest, the lowest number works always. The 35% succeed somehow. I don't want to be pessimistic, guys, but it's the reality. Every time we do this, not only on crypto but also in the stock market. So be careful. All right. WIF. Let's see WIF at 51.40. So Tau already understandable as AI coin as well. Yeah, all of them are suffering before the pump for other altcoins. For WIF, yesterday we took a look already, and we said this is an impulse toward the downside unfolding here. Obviously, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're expecting, of course, a continuation toward the downside, and obviously that this is not really impulsive. When you see curves like this, okay, meaning the momentum is, of course, increasing here, but it's gonna drop directly suddenly, okay, because in market you want to see like this. This is an impulse. This is the psychology of an impulse. Here the psychology is hesitation, okay, and when you start hesitating the things, well, it's very rare that it gets straight again, okay. So this is the thing. Yep. That's what I said yesterday. Paul suggests the bear. It feels good to have said yes. Well, yeah. I mean, exactly. Yeah. Unfortunately, always the minority gets right. I don't know how this works, guys, but it is the reality. Always the minority gets right. Very weird. All right, so and that's why I love to do it every time. Also, I'm doing it in stocks every day, so I start to realize the psychology. Link, let's see link. So for WIF, you're expecting a lower, yeah, so, as yesterday, 1-to-1 fib level, still ABC. Okay, let's see link. Wow, link moving higher. Link is moving higher. Wow. Okay, let's see what is that. Okay, is it an expanding flat here? Okay, we have to be careful from an expanding flat here, wave B, because, yeah, I doubt it, guys. Wave B, expanding flat. Here we go, you are at the 1.05, finishing the structure, meaning you might be here. This is not really an impulse there. You might be in an A, B, and a C, or potentially W, X, and a Y. Okay, so this might be your first zigzag X and potentially something as a zigzag toward the upside. Yep. So I don't, or it can be even zigzag here, X, and you're looking for an A, B, and a C here. Like A, B, C, A, B, and a C. Your wave C is gonna be the diagonal. A, B, and a C as a wave Y with an X as a bridge. So we have to be careful. Okay. Because why? Because I mean, it's very obvious. I mean, the chart is very clear for Aave. I love it. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And wave 5 is finished clearly with beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have, of course, here a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a reaction, of course, impulsive toward the downside, meaning this is your wave A probably. Or you might be again in 3 waves finished here, A, B, and a C again. Wow, wow. Okay. A, B, C for a wave B expanding flat, and that's why you might be looking at an impulse. Be careful, the fib level still can expand to there. Let me check here if you have A, B. Wow, yeah, I think you have passed, even you have passed the expanding flat. Or it is very extended to the 2.618. It can be, yes, here we go. Well, I understand Aave. Aave is a very bullish chart, guys. It's a very, very bullish one. More than expected, honestly. I don't know. I never expected this one to be performing like this, honestly, before. But it has a very nice impulse towards the upside, and the correction here on the all-time history taken from the wave 2 here. If you have wave 2 as an impulse, 1 second. You barely touch the 0.38. So very bullish, I would say. And I believe that this is, of course, a wave 1 and wave 2 here. And probably you are in 1, 2, 3. And that's why it might be expanding. Okay, that is a reason to look at. Yeah, but you have 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 here. Yeah, A, B, and a C. And then 1, 2, 3. Your wave 3 is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's right. Unless the wave 5 is expanding, or this is turning in double 1, 2, and this is your wave 3. Okay, let's move inside. One, two, and then that means 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, but you still need the wave 2. Unless this is a wave 3 is unfolding, very shallow wave 2, and then you move for higher. Now, I am definitely, you're still gonna need the wave 2, definitely. So I'm still with it. I'm still with this scenario. You still need the wave 2, okay? You still need this one. You cannot move for higher without it. But blue box is this area definitely. 1.23 is in confluence, $25. So you might be in an A, B, and a C. And then continuation, yes, for higher, definitely very impulsive. Very. But it's not the time. Yeah, it's a trick. Be careful. Because the price here is very, very clear. Okay. The impulse is so beautiful, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finished. Wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely this is a correction. You didn't reach the 0.38. But one second. Oh, okay. Linear. Ay. Okay. Linear, it has been touched. The 0.38, so no, that is a possibility. One more second, guys. Fifth time. Ah. Okay. But fifth time, minimum fifth time is not hit. Therefore, okay. It's still increasing the possibility of ABC expanding flat. How do we know if we are bullish more than this? Simply breaking the 1.38. Breaking above it decisively, of course, meaning this is a massive wave 3 and this is only your wave 1, 2 here. Is it late to enter? Of course not, because this is your wave 3. If this is your wave 1, 2, your wave 3 is gonna be double. Yes, believe it. And it happened many times. This is how bull run, by the way, unfolds. In case of it, it is in a bull run. Why? Why I'm saying Aave? It is chain link. Sorry, that was not Aave, guys. It was link. It's link KG, yes, Sean. Sorry, guys. But by the way, I thought it is Aave, guys. Sorry, because it's always in my mind. Look at Aave; it's the same. Logarithmic. It's the same chart. Same chart. You move very impulsive. You barely touch the 0.38. That's why it is in my mind. Sorry, guys. So Link and Aave, yes, are the same. Ada. Yeah, guys. Because of the channel, honestly, I memorized every chart. Honestly, I became to this far. I memorized every chart in my head. Ada. Where is it? Okay. I think we did Ada. Why we have it again? Okay. I think by mistake. Yeah, that was from yesterday. So, yep, we don't have Ada anymore. Already analyzed. So 1 hour 1. OKB. You said on OKX, but okay, it's the same for crypto.com and OKX. Both are all-time history. And this is a very, I would say, fresh one. I don't like it. I know because it looks choppy, but when it looks choppy, that means, of course, a lot of confusion, hesitation, psychology inside this chart. First, you start with an expanding diagonal, which is ugly. 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3. Wave 4. Wave 5 is unfolding. Okay, so that's it. But very sorry for the noise. 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 5 unfinished. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, I'm gonna take this much better. 1, 2, 3, 4, no interfering. 5 for a wave 3. A, B, C, D, and a E for a wave 4. Wave 5 unfolding. Okay, yep, so this is it. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Triangle for your wave 4. Here we go. Your wave 5 is straight ahead because, of course, it doesn't want to give you a chance to be in. Of course, guys, this is a market. Yep. So, but however, wave 5 might reach this box. Here we go. Yep. This might be your target, but be careful. Preferably think in linear. Well, okay. You see, when I switch to logarithmic, when I take the linear, you see that we overpassed it right now. This one is moving logarithmic. Okay, you're gonna reach 370. Okay, no financial advice. This is crazy. Okay, no financial advice, guys, because yeah, okay, but it should be logarithmic. Yeah, normally this is. You're very welcome, Delirium. If we still have time at the end, KG, could you do SPX 6000? Yeah, if we have time, sure, buddy. But I doubt it today. I still have another live stream for the stocks today. And guess what? I need to buy some groceries for the next week, so I be able to update you in the middle of the week. Because you know, I mean, for my life is for the channels right now and trading. So, yep, we have to keep it up. So, algorithm and let's see ALGO. So okay, OKB, be careful with it. I mean, it looks very nice, but yeah, very rare to see switching from linear to logarithmic. This is the first time we see it, by the way, on the channel. Because it's very rare. USD. Yeah, this one is very bad. Okay, very bad coin. I don't recommend at all, guys. I'm gonna explain it, but it might be here an ABC finished. You finish 3 ways up, you continue toward the downside. Very simple. Okay, meaning bad for spot holders, bad for futures traders at the same time. Exchanges do better than the rest for some unknown reason. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I mean, at the end, don't forget that they are exchanges. They survive whether you lose or you win. Okay, so look, for example, BNB, yes, that's true. BGB, for example, is also thriving, and OKX as well, right? So, and yep, so the platforms are, of course, doing are gonna always do well. Don't worry about them. Ask me. How many emails I get from them every day just to for advertising and so on. And of course, I don't accept anyone just directly, unless of course it is something special for you guys. If nothing is special for you, I'm not interested as well. So here we go. This one, it looks like a meme coin, definitely MOG. Okay, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Not bad. I'm gonna go inside each wave just to make sure, because the first time we do this one. Okay, you have 3 waves here. That means okay, wave 2 there. A, B, and a C, or W, X, and a Y. Finish there. You start your leading diagonal as a wave 1 there. So leading diagonal wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why you had to take it? Okay. So basically you have 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 3. I'm gonna consider wave 4 there and wave 5 there. The characteristic of this chart is a little bit tricky. It loves the sideways in corrections, and these sideways mostly or most often finish without taking the low. The same happened here for wave 2, the same happened here for wave 4. A, B, and a C, or W, X, and a Y. Your wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ending diagonal. It's a character, okay? This is a character for the chart. Then you have a wave 4, wave 5. I'm not also convinced. No. Wave 4, wave 5 unfinished. Yep, it's an expanding flat ABC. For a wave 4, understandable maybe here, yes. For wave 2 is a long time, so yes, it needs it. This is your wave 5 unfolding right now. Oh my god. Again. Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously ending diagonal. Yes. Here we go. All right. Yep. This is your wave 5. This is how it might end up. In an ending diagonal as here 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, wave 4, and you start ending diagonal, you have a zigzag interfering. Therefore, it has transferred to a zigzag 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Unless you are, yes, no, it has to continue for higher possibility. Okay, yep, so that's it for the target here that you might reach. Well, obviously, because it's gonna be an ending diagonal. Let me check. Yeah, be careful from truncation. Be careful from it. It might not take the high of a wave B, but it might take the high of the wave 3 here. And you might think that, oh, we're gonna take the high. But it might end up there as you think that it might be truncated, but actually it is higher than the wave 3. And then dropping down. So watch the targets at 0.25. I don't know, these numbers, guys. Okay. So that's it. CRV for curve 1 hour 11:11. Nice. Okay. So CRV. Yeah, for CRV, I did. Yeah, I was not really happy about it because it was showing like a lot of weakness and especially dropping from directly from the beginning. Now, if we have finished, okay, this drop down because we start to see something looking for higher, but be careful from an A, B, and a C still because the wave C still can be a wave 1, A, B, C, wave 2, and dropping down. Horrible, right? And especially that you have 3 waves here. So your only possibility here to be bullish is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. Meaning you would like to see an ABC here, as of course you want to see here a continuation for higher. Now internally, if we take a look inside this one, well, you're still corrective, obviously. And it's gonna be long. And be careful from, be careful from it, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Why it takes so much time? You don't have a correction taking so much time for it. And therefore, the probability start to get a little bit creepy here, okay, for bullish. It might take the high and drop down before taking this high, okay? And that transferring this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, be careful. I don't trust it yet. I mean, I'm doing it for the Discord for MG especially. He always asks me about it. But yeah, I don't like this chart, honestly. APT. What do we have? APT. Do we have crypto.com? No, Coinbase. Oh my god. Profit Pulse, hello buddy, how you doing? Yes, you can go to 15 minutes, you can find Bitcoin there, yes. Cyprian, heck, G, I arrived very late today. How the market today? Do you see any changes? Well, yeah, yes and no. It's not really good, of course. Basically, it's not really good. We're gonna see, but I mean, there are signals that they are not nice. So basically, this chart is out of our list, definitely. Yeah, not recommended. Be careful. It's a sideways. It's nothing like potentially even ABC finished running flat directly. What a chart, right? Let me check if there is more history before. Binance, maybe. Oh, we did it before on Binance. Yeah, I did this before for Discord, definitely. Yeah, already in triangle and already mentioned that, okay, you start with a triangle, therefore you are in a W, X, and a Y. Yes, this is the case. If this is your triangle here as an A, B, C, D, and an E potentially here, yes, this is your W, your X, and your wave Y. Very ugly. I'm gonna keep it in red just to know that we don't analyze this one. Okay, let's see dot. Dot. Okay, dot is the same like curve, not exactly because you have an impulse in the beginning, but what I was disappointed with is, of course, this very long range downward, which is an ABC. A, B, and a C. Wave C is potentially finished as ending diagonal, and you would like, of course, to move for higher. Now, when you start to move for higher, you move in a zigzag, which is a question mark. What the hell, right? And then if A, B, well, probably you're looking again the same as CRV. This is what I was saying, to a diagonal here. Okay, you're looking for a zigzag wave 1, wave 2. This is a wave A, B, and a C for wave 3, 4, and a 5. Therefore, you're looking right now as a target for the 1-to-1 fib level, 4.79. Even it's not gonna be aggressive diagonal, which is not fun, right? Yep. So that's regarding CRV. The last one is SPX. Yes, we're gonna do this and finish the live stream, guys. And yeah, I'm happy that I could make it today for you as well for the special request. Here we go. SPX. Yesterday we have analyzed it and we said, of course, that we are impulsive still here, A, B, and a C. And here we go. We are looking potentially here can be a finished. Let me check. Well, yeah, it can be probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what the hell, wave 2? Yeah, what a horrible wave 2. So you have to be careful from A, B, and a C here. Finished and you drop down, which is, yeah, zigzag 1-to-1 fib level. I'm still looking for this probably here. Before finishing the stream, I'm gonna just make a very fast trip around the Bitcoin and the main coins. Red, which is not good. Just to check if there are something new also. No, nothing. Still red everywhere. No divergence for the bullish. I mean, that is just here one and unfolding, and then we see, of course, the massive bearish signal on the 3 minutes coming from the top directly, which is horrible. This scares me very, very much, honestly. It's a very strong trend, and it's hard to break it. This is a problem. It's hard to break, what I mean, it's hard to invalidate it. It's impossible almost to invalidate it. And yeah, especially with such a price or such a structure. This is what I mean. So we also, weakness, not really good as well. If we take the KGT as well for SUI, let me remove the CVD signals. All right, so basically, if we go 3-minute chart as well, we get the same signal there, which is also not nice. Very, very high. You need price action. You need like good price action and good structure to be able to invalidate this sell signal, which is very strong in convergence with the price action on a 500 strength, which is the highest. And this is not good. Okay, and basically most of the altcoins are following as well. SUI, I mean, is we might see higher prices definitely, but what you're looking at here is a lot of overlapping. I don't see any really good impulse start. I mean, you have here a nice leading diagonal 1 2, another wave 1, and this, even if you take the fib levels here, you did not reach the 0 point or barely touch it. Yeah, you touch it. Okay, so you can call it 1 2. But after all, you get another 1 2 here probably, and then okay, it's time to explode. Where is the explosion? If you are in wave 3, you should now move really impulsively. Yep. If it doesn't, therefore be careful. If we lose the momentum here, it's gone. And I don't know if this is gonna put pressure over there, as an ABC finishing there and dropping down. I mean this signal there. Here we go. Okay, it's a very, very convergence one. Meaning, when you move up a little bit, it might directly put it under pressure and bring it down very easily. Now the good thing also, well, let me check. I mean, as divergence also, it looks like it's making divergence at the same time, but you prefer, of course, I mean, on the lower time frame to see divergence. Like in 1 minute, I don't see a divergence yet. This is a bearish signal. So what I would like to see is a price moving up, which it is right now, but the CVD line moving down. The CVD line is moving up, giving a bearish signal. All right, guys, that was it. And that's why I think we're not in a good position, honestly, so far. Sooner or later, it might drop down, so trade safe. And by dropping down, turning this to corrective, we might break the triple 1-2s on the major altcoins and breaking them, giving you just 50-50 chance here for an expanding flat, meaning turning it in double 1-2, ABC wave 2. If we have luck, which I don't do luck here, it's only probabilities, we might, of course, drop down. That was it for today. Thank you for being there, and I am very thankful for your support always, guys, and kind words. And I wish you to have a nice eve. See you tomorrow on a new week. Bye-bye.